All right, here we are ready to get today's first matchup started. And these two are going at it, looking to climb their way towards contention for that CAW Hardcore Championship. Bit of a dilemma for Crimson Horizon, who is looking to pick up that championship. However, it is currently held by his ally, Evo. However, keep in mind, coming up to this pay-per-view we will be having in a couple of weeks, alliances could possibly be broken, at least put on hold for the time, and it will be interesting to see what CAW has in store for this coming pay-per-view. Very exciting indeed. And here comes Ash Venom, no stranger to a table match or two. He has seen a couple of those in his career so far here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. He will be looking to pick up a win here today, as it will get him a little closer to a shot at that CAW Hardcore Championship going forward, perhaps. Crimson Horizon, Ash Venom, ready to face off. One-on-one tables matchup here. Crimson and Ash exchange shots here early on. Crimson out of the corner now, as he's pushed away by Ash. Sets up for the suplex, and down goes Crimson. Ash Venom going to work now. I believe this might be Ash Venom's first time on the Elite Stars. Debuting on the Elite Stars permanently, as he'll become a new resident. You will likely see him more often on Battlezone and Elite Stars, so he has fought his way through CAW Breakout and proved himself to be a worthy competitor here in Champions Alliance. Spinning forearm now as Crimson gets into the driver's seat and tries to take control. Big takedown now by Crimson. Crimson Horizon and Ash Venom are taking this fight to the outside. Crimson has the table now, and it's taken away by Ash Venom. Ash Venom tosses the table into the ring, and Crimson Horizon is ready to get it fired back up on the outside. Running Ash Venom into the barricade, slamming the back. Ash Venom now. Again! Into the stairs! Into those steel steps there. And again! Ash Venom brutalizing Crimson Horizon. Crimson ducks under the shot and chops Ash Venom down. Elbows now as Ash Venom hammers away on Crimson Horizon. Ash Venom now really taking the fight to Crimson. Perhaps by getting a little closer to contention, Crimson Horizon could keep Ash Venom at a distance from Evoke's hardcore title. Ash Venom catches the kick. Uh-oh, Ash Venom sets up that table. Oh, wow, that was close. That was really close. Crimson Horizon setting up for the big swing. Can he get Ash Venom up? Yes! And around and around. And that is definitely going to take its toll on Ash Venom. Crimson Horizon sets up! No! Ash Venom dodges the bullet! Uh-oh, Crimson Horizon now! There it is! Ash Venom wins the match! Ash Venom nails Crimson Horizon through the table and walks away victorious here this week on Elite Stars. All right, get ready. The next matchup, matchup number 2 today for Elite Stars will be Spider facing off against Shinchi Max. And here we go. Spider making his way to the ring. Former breakout hardcore champion, former breakout world champion. And this man is not to be toyed around with. He is not to be used as a stepping stone, as it were. Spider is a serious competitor. He is here to stay on Champions Alliance Wrestling. Here today, he will face off against Shinchi Max. This is going to be a great matchup. Both of these two competitors with very vicious fighting styles. Very similar on paper. However, going to be a very interesting matchup. Both of these men completely capable of walking away with this win here today, and it could go either way. All right, here we go. Matchup number 2 is ready to get underway. Into a side headlock now as Shinchimax takes control here early on. Despite having all the accolades from Breakout, Spider will definitely have his hands full here today against Shinchimax. Shinchimax, the favorite for this matchup. Spider, for the very first time in a long time, considered a bit of an underdog. Off the ropes and a big running bulldog as Shinchimax continues to dominate Spider here early on in this matchup. However, we have seen Spider come back from huge lengths before to make wins, so it isn't unlikely that he could do so here today. Swinging neck breaker by Shinchimax. And Spider now exchanging shots with Shinchimax. Shinchimax still maintaining control. Shinchimax with the cover now, hooks the leg. Spider now in the driver's seat up to the top, and this is what I was talking about. You cannot count this guy out. Right from the top, look, willing to put his own body on the line to do damage to Shinchimax and win this matchup. Spider hooks the leg, goes for the cover, 2, 3, no, so close to picking up the win here today, but not enough. Drop kick to the back now. Spider still has a lot of work to do if he wants to get one over here today on Shinchimax. Shinchimax with a brutal knee to the corner, and that could be it for Spider. 2. Nova kick out at 2. Spider to the top. The leaping tarantula hits. And Shinji Max could be done for. 2. No, Shinji Max with a kick out. The leaping tarantula, not enough to get the job finished. Uh-oh. Shinji Max clearly frustrated at not being able to get the job done, and he is definitely looking to put it finished to Spider here today on Elite Stars. What does he have planned? Oh, this is bad news for Spider. Whoa. No! Shinji Max! Shinji Max from the top! All the way up! Wow! Oh my God! Shinji Max is trying to put Spider out for good. The count reaches 7. I don't think Spider's going to be able to get back in the ring in time. Count reaches 8. No, Spider's back in the ring. Spider! Spider's thing! Nails it! Spider with the cover! No, not enough! Wow! And this just proves exactly what I was talking about. One, two, and Spider nearly gets the win. Spider has Shinji Max in the corner, and like I said, you cannot count Spider. He may be down, but definitely not out after getting nailed with what is likely to be the hugest shot of the show. Wow. Shinji Max just needlessly putting his own body on the line. Oh, key blast! Shinji Max, key blast! Three, Shinji Max walking away with a big win over Spider. Wow! Spider putting forth the best effort, but not enough to get the job done as Shinji Max gets closer and closer to the CAW World Championship. This is another win, an impressive one to say the least. Wow, another great matchup here today on Elite Stars. Very exciting here today, and we've got more great matchups coming here to come right after this. Get ready for the next. Check your crowns, exclamation mark crowns. Matchup number 3 is about to begin, so get ready. If you would like to have a character made for you, we do design characters. However, you do have to be an active subscriber. Type exclamation mark subscribe into the chat to get information on how you can become a part of the CAW universe. All right, get ready for the next matchup. Wooly Bully will face off against Middle-Aged Nerd. Don't forget, if you want to be featured on our live social media wall that you see there in between breaks, or in between matches, sorry, on breaks, All you have to do is use the hashtag CAW hype in your tweet. See there, you can get your message out to the entire CAW universe. Make it known. And here we go. Let's get ready for matchup number 3 of the day here on Elite Stars. And that sounds like a stampede of 1,000 bulls. However, it is just one bully making his way to the ring. Bully has been working to improve his skills inside the squared circle. Consistently improving, and at one point doing the unthinkable, causing the entire ring to implode at a CAW event. Absolutely unreal. Hey, Bully faces off against someone with completely ruthless. An absolute savage individual in the CAW. Middle-aged nerd now making his way to the ring. Here we go, Bully, middle-aged nerd ready to face off. One-on-one action here today, matchup number 3 on Elite Stars. Bully showing that power early on. Bully going to work on the arm of middle-aged nerd now. Shot to the midsection now. Bully pushes middle-aged nerd away, and that has been an ongoing theme since the bell has rung. Bully pushing away and physically overbearing middle-aged nerd. Bully has been struggling over the past few weeks since his arrival to get settled in here in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Bully back to his feet. And that it can be hard to adjust sometimes to the pace of CAW. This is unlike any of the independents that you've seen on Twitch TV. This is the top of the ladder, so to speak. And it can sometimes be hard for new talents to adjust to the sort of pace that is presented to them here in Champions Alliance. If there is one thing I can say, though, it is that Bully is indeed one of the most big-hearted individuals, and has, will just continue to fight and fight until he has basically nothing left. Always willing to put everything on the line. Bully now, locking in that front face lock. Wow, big slam by Bully as he shows that physical dominance that he has over middle-aged nerd. Bully Bully. Big power slam now. Down goes middle-aged nerd. That big bear hug gonna try and squeeze the life out of middle-aged nerd. Trying to drain the endurance and stamina. 2! And that will indeed do a number. Every time you breathe and you're caught up in one of those bear hugs, you can breathe less and less. The squeeze gets tighter and tighter, and oh, and a slap to the face, a dirty shot by middle-aged nerd. Whoa! Whoa! No! What is Wooly Bully? Bulldozer! The bulldozer! That could be it! 2! No! So close to the big win, but not enough. Wooly Bully hits that bulldozer, and that had to take a lot out of middle-aged nerd. Middle-aged nerd buys himself some time here. Middle-aged nerd gonna try and make a recovery now. Middle-aged nerd trying to get back on track, and he's doing a pretty good job. Big boot to the corner. Wooly Bully gets spun around. Middle-aged nerd looks to finish it. 2, 3, no. Wooly Bully with the kick out at the very last second. Running bulldog now as middle-aged nerd continues to take control. No way. Wow. I don't know how middle-aged nerd is putting all that weight up there. A lot of weight on the back of Wooly Bully and a lot of pressure being applied there. And middle-aged nerd now clubbing Wooly Bully over the back. Wooly Bully doing his best to stay standing, but big clothesline now. Wooly Bully tries to recover. Goes for the pin. 2. And still not enough. Big forearm across the back. Wooly Bully trying to do some damage of his own here now. Big atomic drop. Down goes middle-aged nerd. Wooly Bully hooks the leg. 2. And still not able to get the 3. Wooly Bully has pretty much thrown everything except the kitchen sink at middle-aged nerd here in this matchup. Wooly Bully reversed into a Russian leg sweep now. Middle-aged nerd takes control. Middle-aged nerd just trying to keep Wooly Bully at bay for the time being. Back to their feet. And Wooly Bully regains control. Bully with the cover, and that could be it. 2, 3, there's the 3. Bully walking away with a big victory here today on Elite Stars. Bully walking away victorious this week on Elite Stars. All right, get ready for the next matchup. Triple threat in the women's division. Kitty Styles, I Nightbloom V, and Beastie will all face off up next. All right, get ready. The next matchup. Triple threat action in the women's division. Kitty Styles, Beastie Rar, and I, Nightbloom V, will all face off. And here comes I, Nightbloom V. This is going to be a complete brawl. I have a feeling things are going to get out of control as soon as the bell rings here today. The women's division as competitive, if not more competitive, than any other division in Champions Alliance Wrestling. Beastie now on her way to the ring, representing Beard Nation. And here we go. Beastie looking to set the women's division ablaze here today in this triple threat matchup. Let's get things started. Kitty Styles taking down I, Nightbloom V, and Beastie waiting for an opportunity here now. Big backdrop suplex there. I, Nightbloom V. Beastie finds an opportunity here. We know there is a lot of bad blood between Kitty Styles and Beastie in particular. Kitty Styles now hammering away on Beastie, turning her attention now on Nightbloom. Nightbloom gets tossed halfway across the ring. Kitty Styles spinning roundhouse kick to the face of Beastie. Nightbloom V looking on, perhaps waiting for an opportunity. And there she is to break it up. Nightbloom V takes Kitty Styles' legs right out from underneath her. And Beastie looks like she has some plans of her own. Oh, Beastie with a baseball bat now. And Beastie there to break it up. Oh, wow. Kitty Styles dumping Nightbloom. Nightbloom, no! Oh my God! The spear through the ropes missed! What was... I have to see that again! What was that? Oh my God! Kitty Styles with the cover. Can she do it? 2! No! Not enough. She took a lot of damage on that spear that missed. Wow, flying through the ropes. Roundhouse kick now by Beastie. A slap to the face as Nightbloom turns her attention on Beastie. Kitty Styles going to work with that baseball bat. Nightbloom there to break up the cover. Nightbloom now going to work. Beastie to the top. Nightbloom is there, but she misses the elbow. Beastie now down. Kitty Styles with a whip over to the apron, and now she's going to make sure that she doesn't miss. Beastie roar now in the ring. Big drop kick to the face of Kitty Styles. Beastie to the second rope. Splash misses. Nightbloom is there. She's headed to the top. Beastie now is the only one standing. Beastie with the roundhouse kick. She finished it. 1, 2, 3. No! Beastie nearly gets the pinfall. Hurricanrana takedown now by Nightbloom. Nightbloom now going to work on Kitty Styles as she heads to the top. Beastie is back to her feet. Beastie slams down Nightbloom. Uh-oh. This could be bad, I'm not sure. Beastie sets up. Beastie! Firestorm! No, Kitty Styles is there now! Kitty Styles, the opportunist, there to pounce on a win! 2! No, Beastie with the kick out. Kitty Styles lines up. And Nightbloom is there to cut her off. Oh, double team action now, wow! I never thought I would see the day. 2, I never ever thought I would see the day that Beastie and Kitty Styles team up for anything. Beastie trying to regain herself on the outside of the ring. And running Bulldog! Beastie comes back in right at the very last moment. What is this? Kitty Styles manages to escape. And Beastie taking Kitty for a ride. Wow, this is all out mayhem. Kitty Styles trying to get back to her feet. Beastie with a reverse shot to the midsection. Beastie caught up in the turnbuckle now by Nightbloom, slowly getting back to his feet. Slowly getting back to her feet, rather. Nightbloom nails Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles with a kick. Down goes Beastie. Nightbloom is there. Kitty Styles with the cover, and Nightbloom breaks it up. And this, I knew things were going to be out of control, but this is just insanity. All of these women are looking to annihilate one another here today on Elite Stars, and a reversal by Nightbloom. BC there to set up. And again, big spin. Nightbloom nails Beastie. This could be it. Nightbloom with the cover. 2. No, Beastie kicks out. Beastie hanging in there. And meanwhile, Kitty Styles is busy dancing. Beastie with the cover, and Kitty Styles there to break it up. Beastie now setting up. Beastie with a running bulldog. Beastie perhaps turning her attention now on Kitty Styles. Kitty Styles with a crucifix takedown and a cover. 2, it's locked in. 3, Kitty Styles somehow manages to get the crucifix takedown and locks up Beastie for the 3 count. All right, and we are back with what can only be described as an all-out war between those 3 women looking to get into contention for the CAW Women's Championship, which is currently being held by Queen Beast after winning that title this past week on Contract in the Case. And up next, the next 2 matches. Both champions demanding a 1-versus-1 rematch here today on Elite Stars, and they will be pushed off no more because the upcoming pay-per-view event, which is 2 weeks away, is being announced right here, right now. Get ready. 2 weeks away, we will see the very first CAW Rumble Roulette.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, get ready for the next matchup. Because up next, the title that was won by CAW just this past week on the Contract in the Case pay-per-view is being defended here this week on Elite Stars as Masuda makes one final dash for the Intercontinental Championship before the next Rumble Roulette pay-per-view. And here we are, the Intercontinental Championship on the line, as both Masuda and Juno being granted their championship rematch opportunities here today on Elite Stars. And your new Intercontinental Champion, slowly making his way to the ring, CAW. CAW, the Enigma, one half of the now defunct Harvest Moon, at least until the new upcoming Harvest Moon this September, marks the return of marks the return of Omega Sting after being put out of action by Juno. And he is here. He looks as focused as I've ever seen him. The Enigma Getsugemo defending the Intercontinental Championship against this man, a man whose unrelenting will to get that has led him here to his rematch here tonight. Masuda has had varying degrees of success against Getsugemo in the past, however, none of them recently. And here we go, the rematch for that Intercontinental Championship that Masuda has fought so hard to get and lost at Contract in the Case. Being given a final opportunity to retain it here. Getsugemo with a little bit of a new look here. Masuda backed against the ropes now. Oh, and a slap to the face. A total sign of disrespect to the Intercontinental Champ as Masuda slaps Getsugemo. Masuda off the ropes and gets caught with an elbow. Masuda with a nice reverse chin breaker as he gets back to his feet. Drop down to the knee. Getsugemo pushed away now by Masuda. We've seen these two had some great matchups, however, that wasn't the case at Contract in the Case. Masuda now trying to take control. Getsugemo got in and scored a quick, decisive win, surprisingly, over the defending Masuda. Can Getsugemo do the same here this week? Does Getsugemo have his card? Who knows? Only time will tell. Getsugemo now big elbow to the back of the head. Masuda with a nice knee, reverse to the midsection. Masuda with a whip off the ropes and over to the apron. This is not where you want to be if you're Getsugemo. We know Masuda has some tricks up his sleeve. And I am sure he will employ as many of those as he can without, while trying to avoid getting disqualified. Masuda catches a Russian leg sweep takedown. Gets a Gemo now, locking into the face, driving the knee into the back of Masuda. Masuda gets caught in the takedown. They exchange shots. Masuda with the front face lock gets a Gemo down. Masuda now stomping away at the new Intercontinental Champ. It's a Gemo with a running knee to the face. Gets a Gemo, sets up. No! Reverse face buster by Masuda. Uh-oh. Gets a Gemo, and the Intercontinental Championship could be in trouble. Setting up. The Cobra sets up! The Cobra! The Cobra! Can he win it back here? Where's the ref? 1, 2! No, a 2 count. Masuda with a reverse back neck breaker. Gets a Gemo back to his feet, looks to cover. 1, 2, no, it can't go that 2. Gets a Gemo scrambling for the pin. Very eager to hang on to that Intercontinental Championship. Uh-oh, Masuda! The war's end! The war's end! Can he finish? Gets a Gemo! 1, 2! No! So close to the 3 count! So close! Gets a Gemo, barely able to move. I thought for sure Masuda won that Intercontinental Championship. Still controlling in a side headlock. This is much, much different than the match we saw this past week at Contract in the Case. Masuda with a slam and a cover. 2, 3, no, again with a near pinfall. Gets a Gemo with a reverse hip toss. Masuda against the ropes and gets sent flying outside of the ring. Gets a Gemo Russian leg sweep takedown. Gets a Gemo heads back into the ring as the count reaches 6. Masuda getting back to his feet. And Masuda's back in the ring at the count of 7. Masuda running! Running neck breaker! Gets a Gemo off guard. The knee is gets a Gemo tries to get back to his feet. Masuda backed into a corner now. Masuda kicks gets a Gemo away and big flying clothesline from the top. Masuda with the cover. 2, no. Gets a Gemo just barely gets the shoulder up. And there you can see Masuda clearly frustrated. Belly to belly suplex now. Gets a Gemo sets up. Masuda. Nice reversal. Masuda dodges a bullet. And the War's End again! War's End number 2! That has gotta be it! 2! 3! 3, there it is! Masuda wins back the Intercontinental Championship! And Masuda regains that Intercontinental Championship. And up next, the second CAW Championship rematch at the request of Juno. The new CAW World Champion, the Fox, will be defending that title as Juno gets his rematch here today on Elite Stars. And up next on the main event, the Fox will have the match that he has never seen before, and he will have the odds stacked against him. Juno, without his belt or his beard, as we know, becomes a rampant madman, and the Fox has his work cut out for him here today as he defends his title for the very first time just a week after contract in the case. And up next, the CAW World Championship on the line. The Fox is going to have quite the battle here today as he defends that title from a madman who wants it back. And keep in mind, we are just 2 weeks away from CAW Rumble Roulette. All the titles will be on the line. And who will they be on the line against? You'll have to watch the show and find out live in 2 weeks on Rumble Roulette. And here comes the current world champion, the Fox. Beard Nation really changing the landscape of CAW. Of course, Evoke, the current CAW Hardcore Champion, and now the Fox, the CAW World Champion. Can the Fox and Beard Nation keep this momentum into this matchup? And here we go, the main event of the day is underway. Juno back to his feet now. Trying to take out the Fox here early on. Juno with a whip off the ropes. And the Fox finds himself on the receiving end of a big slam. Juno now with a big haymaker, misses. Neckbreaker now as the Fox tries to regain control. Juno sending the Fox into the corner in a Russian leg sweep now. The Fox with a nice reversal now. The Fox sets up. Sunset flip power bomb. The Fox has seen great success in one-on-one action since his arrival. Sets up for the Hurricanrana, and Juno turns it into a big sit-out power bomb. Juno now taking the Fox to the top rope. Juno sets up for the superplex. And the Fox on the receiving end. Juno with the cover, trying to finish it early on. 2, and a 2 count. And the Fox and Juno exchange shots back and forth. Juno sets up, big backbreaker. Juno again with the cover, 2, and a 2 count as the Fox is able to kick out. Big boot by Juno. Juno setting up for that neck breaker, but pushed away by the Fox. The Fox, cunning indeed, as he defends his world title now. The Fox gets caught. Fake out, forearm. Juno nails the Fox from behind. 2, and a 2 count. Whoa, what was that? Standing moonsault by the Fox. The Fox tries to finish it. 2, no, not enough. Juno face first into the turnbuckle now. The Fox hammering away on Juno. What has the Fox got planned? The Fox wants to hang on to that title, and he's going to try to do it with a huge drop kick while Juno is draped over the bottom rope. The Fox with the cover. Can he finish it? No, so close. Juno driver, no! Can that be it? 1, 2, 3, no! The Fox able to kick out. That was nearly it. The Fox with a boot now. Reverse from the corner. Juno. Juno with a reversal now. Juno head first into the turnbuckle. The Fox. And the Fox with a wide open opportunity. 2. No, so close. Uh-oh, Juno back to his feet. And he's stopped dead in his tracks by the Fox. The Fox really has a lot of momentum here. The Fox sets up. Juno with a reverse Russian leg sweep takedown. Juno with the cover. 2. No, not enough. Juno misses the haymaker. The Fox. Whoa! Big windmill hurricanrana takedown. Uh-oh. Could this be it? The Fox Vice! There it is, the Fox Vice! It's locked in! 2, 3! The Fox retains the CAW World Championship! And the Fox, incredibly happy to be able to defend the World Championship for the first time since he's got it this past week at Contract in the Case. Don't forget, we are just 2 weeks away from Rumble Roulette here on CAWrestling. All the titles will be on the line.